Do you ever feel like you've lost your inner fire, your energy, and your drive to move forward in life? This video will show you the timeless wisdom of Miyamoto Musashi, the samurai who never lost a battle and learned how to keep his spirit strong and his fire burning through every struggle. Step 1. Connect deeply to a purpose bigger than yourself. Finding a reason bigger than your own comfort or convenience is the first thing you need to do to light the fire inside you. You lose drive quickly when your goals aren't very big. When your goal is bigger than yourself, though, it lights a fire that is hard to put out. Struggle has value when it has a purpose. It turns suffering into growth and problems into chances. If all you want is to get something for yourself, the fire will be weak and die when things get hard. But your fire burns stronger and longer when your purpose is tied to something bigger, like a goal, a contribution, or a legacy. A lot of things drove Miyamoto Musashi in his life. He didn't just fight to win duels. His goal was to master himself and find the truth. He gave up ease and became a wandering swordsman, spending his whole life getting better at what he did. His drive came from wanting to be in charge, not just winning short-term battles. Your question changes from, "Why is life so hard?" to, "How can I grow through this?" when you connect to a higher cause. One example is that every loss makes sense if your goal is to give your family a better life. Every problem you face becomes a part of the masterpiece if your goal is to make work that moves people. Musashi said, "The main goal of martial arts is to make you not need to use them." It's about self-control, wisdom, and making a difference, so the greater purpose is below the surface. Find your why, to light a fire under you. Ask yourself, what do I care about so much that I'm willing to fight for it? That's where the fire inside you starts. Step 2. Start with a tiny, undeniable win every morning. You have to feed the fire inside you every day for it to stay alive. Start each day with a small but clear win. This is one of the most powerful ways to do it. For example, you could make your bed, drink all the water in your glass, stretch, or write one line in your notebook. It may not seem important, but these little things set the tone for your whole day. A small win in the morning helps you remember that you can do it, that you are disciplined, and that you are going forward. Musashi thought that small, well-planned acts could make a big difference. He didn't get good at the sword all at once. It took him a lot of time to practice, repeat, and get better. He wrote once, "You can only fight the way you train." This means that the way you fight every battle in life is shaped by the way you fight every day. A small win helps things move along. Your brain gets the message, "I am in charge," when you finish a job, no matter how small. "I'm making progress." Throughout the day, that energy helps with bigger jobs. Think about two different versions of yourself. One of you ignores the alarm, skips the morning routine, and the day is a mess in the beginning. One of them gets up, makes the bed, and drinks some water. Which one is more likely to give you energy and help you focus for the day? What makes a difference is the fire you start each morning. Musashi's life shows us that daily hard work is the key to becoming great. Your first win is your morning win. It shows you that you are making yourself motivated, not waiting for it to happen. Every day, start with a small, clear win. This will help you make success a habit. You feed your inner fire every morning, which keeps it alive and makes it stronger. Step 3. Protect your energy from negative people and news. The fire inside you is strong, but it's also easily broken. Like a fire needs oxygen to burn, your drive needs happy thoughts and attention to grow. Getting negative things around you, like people, the media, or your own habits, is one of the best ways to put out your fire. People who are negative drain your energy. They whine, say bad things, and cast doubt. If you let what they say stick in your thoughts, your fire will fade. In the same way, reading too much bad news or harmful content online makes you feel scared and helpless. You need to keep your fire safe to keep it going. Musashi lived a clear and simple life. As much as possible, he stayed away from things and people that would drain his spirit. He taught people in the Book of 5 Rings how important it is to stay away from things that aren't useful. "Do nothing that is useless," he wrote. Forces that are bad are useless. They make you tired and take away your attention. To protect your energy, you don't have to ignore truth. You just have to pick and choose what you let into your inner world. Instead of letting bad things consume you, Choose to pay attention to things and people that make you grow, be strong, and be brave. For instance, if you are around people who are always complaining about their problems, you can choose to spend less time with them or change the subject to how to solve the problem. If the news is too much for you, you can choose to read less of it and instead focus on stories that excite you or learn new skills. Like a fire needs to be protected from wind and rain, your drive needs to be kept safe from bad things. Protect your energy with a cover. Spend time with people who inspire you, read things that make you feel good, and do things that keep your spirit healthy. Your energy is holy, as Musashi's discipline tells us. Keep it safe, and the fire will keep going. Step 4. Curate a personal hall of fame of inspiring content. If you want to keep your fire going, you need to keep giving it fuel. You can make your own hall of fame of material that inspires you, just like athletes study highlights to stay motivated. There are many things that can help you remember how strong you are, such as books, talks, videos, music, or even close memories. Folks lose drive when things get tough. But when you go back to your Hall of Fame, you quickly feel the fire inside you again. It makes you think of what is possible, how great you are, and the things you've already done well. Musashi himself learned more than just martial arts. He also learned theory, calligraphy, and painting. He got ideas from many places because he thought that all knowledge was linked. Know 10,000 things from one thing, he wrote. Asterisk, this means that anywhere can give you ideas, and each one can fuel your fire. Your personal source of energy is your Hall of Fame. One idea is to keep a list of quotes that motivate you to keep going even when you're tired. You could also gather stories of people who overcame huge problems. These memories are like sparks that light your spirit again when it's getting low. The same way you would bring a sword to battle. You wouldn't fight without anything. In the same way, you shouldn't face the difficulties of life without inspiration. Your arsenal is your Hall of Fame. It gets you ready, makes you stronger, and tells you of your strength. Musashi's commitment to always learning shows that motivation isn't a coincidence, it's done on purpose. Putting together your Hall of Fame makes sure you always have things to add to your fire. Go back to your Hall of Fame when your spirit starts to fade. It should help you remember your strength, your goals, and your ability to keep going. Step 5. Move your body to wake up your mind and spirit. The fire inside isn't just mental, it's also physical. Your body is where your energy moves. Your fire gets weaker when you don't take care of your body. Your fire burns brighter when your body is strong and busy. Moving your body is a strong way to bring out your inner fire. Moving your body in any way, whether it's working out, stretching, walking, or something else, wakes up your mind and spirit. It gives you energy, clears your mind, and makes you feel full of life. Musashi knew that the body and the spirit were linked. Not only did he have to learn how to use a sword well, but he also had to be physically strong and follow strict rules. He knew that a strong mind could not hold up a weak body. Putting them together gave him control. Moving around is good for you even if you don't train like a warrior. It doesn't matter how short. A short walk, some stretching, or deep breathing techniques can make you feel better. As soon as you feel stuck, worried, or unmotivated, move your body. Your body is like the wood that makes a fire. The fire goes out if you don't tend to it. The fire will grow if you take care of it, though. Your body gives your fire new life when you move it. Say you're tired from working on a hard job and need a break. Take a break and do some push-ups, a brisk walk, or some breathing exercises. Your fire will be brighter and your attention will be better when you come back. Musashi's life shows us that to be a master, your body and mind must work together in balance. Take care of your body to keep your fire going. You can move it, make it stronger, and use it to get power. Step 6. Embrace curiosity and learn one new thing often. Not only does purpose and discipline feed the fire inside, but so does curiosity. Your fire starts to fade when you stop learning. But if you're curious, your fire will never go out. Being interested makes life fun. It makes everyday things into discoveries. It changes the way you see things, gives you new thoughts, and gives you more energy. You add fuel to your fire every time you learn something new. Musashi always wanted to know more. He learned more than just martial arts. He also learned about art, tactics, philosophy, and nature. Because he was interested in many things, he saw links between them, which gave him the knowledge that made him a master. See what you can't see with your eyes, he said at one point. This means to keep asking questions and see more than what's on the surface. You stop seeing life as dull and repetitive when you become curious. Instead, each day is a journey. You grow from even small things. You could read a new book, learn a new skill, or just think more deeply about the world around you. Being curious keeps your fire going because it keeps it from dying out. You don't grow when you stop learning. But if you stay interested, each new thing you learn makes your fire burn brighter. One way to get excited about life again is to learn a new language, try a new sport, or read about a new topic. Every new lesson is like a spark that keeps your fire going. Musashi's skill shows us that being curious can make you strong. If you learn one new thing every day, your fire will never go out because it keeps growing, changing, and evolving. Step 7. Review your progress and celebrate how far you've come. Looking back at how far you've come is one of the best ways to keep the fire going. We forget to appreciate the progress we've already made and only think about how far we still need to go. When you look back on your journey, you can see the battles you've won, the problems you've solved, and the progress you've made. You are stronger than you think. This thought tells you that. It lights you up again by showing you proof of your strength. Musashi always thought about his life and his work. He made his methods better, asked himself questions about them, and wrote down what he had learned. He was able to grow and stay unbeaten because he could think about things. Celebrating your progress doesn't mean you give up. It just means you recognize the wins that keep you going. It could be something as simple as finishing a job, getting over a fear, or following through for a week. Every win is fuel. For instance, if you've been working towards a fitness goal for 30 days, don't just think about the end result. Enjoy the fact that you've been consistent. Celebrate your first customer or sale if you've been building your business. Musashi taught us that success is not a single big win, but a string of small wins that add up over time. When you look back at your growth, you can see these small wins and use them as fuel. When you honor your journey, your fire burns better. You have shown that you can do more with each step you've taken.